Visit our Facebook page to see daily photo updates of current inventory. Bullseye Antiques is open 6 days a week and our hours are 11 to 5. We are located on Guyon Road in South Parkersburg.
WVU Medicine Camden Clark's pediatric team is here to help you turn tears into playground cheers. Now accepting pediatric patients at our new location in South Parkersburg. It's big care for small patients, and that's the power of WVU Medicine.
Christmas is just around the corner. At Carl's Pawn Shop, you can find something for everyone on your list. We have affordable prices on quality, name brand merchandise such as jewelry, electronics, tools, firearms, American-made safes, and more. Our inventory changes daily. Stop by and see us on Emerson Avenue or on Division Street. Like us on Facebook and check us out online at carlspawnshops.com.
It's always fun to see what's new at Carl's. Carl's Pawn Shop.
Your business keeps you busy, moving, growing. That's why we have lenders to keep you going. We're local and we're ready because we know business doesn't wait. Community Bank, member FDIC.
Have you heard that Colonial House Senior Living in Parkersburg is the fun place to be for senior independent living? Whether it's a large celebration or a small get-together, there is always something to do at Colonial House. We pride ourselves on keeping our residents active and social while maintaining their independence. Call today and schedule your tour, 304-428-6575. Come and see why Colonial House is senior living at its finest. 23rd Street in Parkersburg near PHS.
The Corner Cafe in downtown Parkersburg, next to Matheny Motors, has you covered for every meal of the day. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. You can enjoy our full menu whenever you want. Burger for breakfast, omelet for dinner. You can have it at the Corner Cafe. Enjoy our dinner specials like meatloaf, baked steak, and open-faced roast beef sandwiches. Top off your meal with homemade desserts, including our wide selection of pies. We hope to see you soon at the Corner Cafe, 3rd and Ann Streets in downtown Parkersburg, next to Matheny Motors.
Life is full of unexpected surprises, so we offer loans and saving products to help you during the good and the not so great times. Community Bank, we expect the unexpected. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Cox Family Pharmacy is here to save you the stress of knowing what pills to take and when with our pill packing service. You have a pharmacy staff that knows you with the experience to make it easy. Let us help you with our weekly pill packs. Cox Family Pharmacy, we're trusted. At Cox Family Pharmacy, we're always looking for ways to serve our community, and we're happy to announce that we've opened our new location in Williamstown. Stop in and see the difference a locally owned pharmacy can make. We'll see you soon at Cox Family Pharmacy in Williamstown. We're trusted.
What do you get that pet lover in your life? Gift certificates for Crazy Bone Pet Spa make great gifts and can be used on anything in the store or spa. Make their Christmas merry with a gift certificate for Crazy Bone.
Sometimes I dream about you falling through the sky. Can hardly believe my own eyes.
Disasters don't take a break for the holidays. With your help, neither does the Red Cross.
DePaulo's Pizzeria, located at 1403 Grand Central Avenue in Vienna, welcomes you to try their all-you-can-eat buffet. Join us Monday through Friday, 11 to 2, as well as Sundays, 11 to 2 and 5 to 8. Enjoy our salad bar, pizza, pasta, subs, cheesy bread, calzones, pepperoni rolls, and desserts. We are proud to be a local, family-owned business and look forward to serving your family at DePaulo's.
Since 1863, Dudley's Florist has been beautifully serving the Mid-Ohio Valley. Stop by and check out our new showroom and find a gift for any occasion, or no occasion at all. Fresh flowers and plants to artisan chocolates and candles, we have something for everyone. And as a full-service florist, we can do your custom arrangements. Stop by Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 till noon. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram to see our newest arrangements. Dudley's Florist, Dudley Avenue in Parkersburg.
Elite Security in Parkersburg is your complete security solution for homes, businesses, and more. We can install cameras both indoor and outdoor so you can keep track of what's going on. Access control centers make sure only the people you want get inside. Alarm systems can make sure everyone stays safe and the proper authorities are notified. Visit ParkersburgCameraPros.com. Find us on Facebook or call today to get your security solution. 740-350-9058.
Natural healing through massage therapy is at your fingertips. Ingles Natural Healing and Massage in Marietta can help you relax, rebalance, and rejuvenate through traditional massage and reflexology. Plus at Ingles, when you book an hour-long session, you get a full hour on the table. Gift certificates are available, and a large selection of aromatherapy items are in stock. Come find out why we have so many 5-star reviews and Reader's Choice Awards. Call today or book online. Ingles Natural Healing and Massage, 121 Green Street in Marietta.
What Exit does for you.
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 I offer current knowledge in an ever-changing market with updated trends for this region, expert connections, current technology and marketing, and the ability to serve you on a personal level.
We at Exit Riverbend Realty are so grateful that you've entrusted us with all of your real estate needs. We do appreciate it. Don't forget we have 2 offices, one at each end of the bridge. See you soon.
Hi, welcome to Faces by Design, where beauty doesn't happen by accident, it happens by design. For 25 years, Faces by Design has been the leader in permanent makeup in the Mid-Ohio Valley. Call me now and set your appointments or get your Christmas gift cards, because at Faces by Design, Christmas doesn't happen by accident, it happens by design.
This year, tools took a turn for the better. 6 legendary brands became one. Nicholson, Wiss, HK Porter, Lufkin, and Jobbox are now Crescent. That's over 700 years of job-tested tough. If you're in it for a living, it's the only name you need to know. Crescent, trusted by the trades.
Golden Nails in Vienna is the area's premier nail salon and spa. Family owned and operated, Ivy has over 25 years of experience in the Mid-Ohio Valley, creating beautiful hands. From manicures and pedicures to waxing, you can relax and pamper yourself at Golden Nails. Thousands of styles and colors are available, so you can find the one that suits you best. Make an appointment or just walk in. Get more details online at goldennailsvienna.com. Stop by or call today.
At Honest Fred's Flooring, we know the season of having lots of friends and family in your home is quickly approaching. There's still time to get that new flooring you want before company comes. From carpet and tile to hardwood and laminate. Pet-friendly, waterproof, we can fit your life. Our warehouses are full, so you won't have to wait long for your new floor. Financing is available and the estimates are always free. Stop by Honest Spreads today in Parkersburg, Marietta, or Spencer, or visit us online at HonestSpreads.com.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. Whether it's cybersecurity, network support, web hosting, or cloud backup, our IT professionals empower your business with innovative solutions that drive success. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
I tell you what, being a JR's pepperoni roll feels great. Do you know why? Delicious bread filled with tasty pepperoni. Oh, I know why. Plus in the cheese, regular or hot pepper. It's a fantastic.
I said I know why.
Okay, why?
Because that's how we roll. Get it? That's how we roll? Because we're pepperoni rolls?
Really? That's what you wanted to say.
How we roll.
Check engine light on, car running sluggish. These are signs of a failing transmission. At Lee Miles, we'll road test your vehicle, check fluids and leaks, and run an initial diagnostic scan, all for free. So get to Lee Miles and let us put the light out.
Reimagine every off-road adventure in the Yamaha Wolverine R-Max family of side-by-side vehicles, available now at Lemon & Barrett's Powersports. Extreme terrain meets its match with the maximum off-road capability, comfort, and confidence in the R-Max 2 and R-Max 4 1000 family. Get yours financed today for as low as 5.99% for 36 months for qualified buyers. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details. Find your Yamaha R-Max at Lemon & Barrett's Powersports, 178 Pettyville Road, Mineral Wells, or at YamahaMotorsports.com.
You don't need a big city to hear big voices, to experience big moments, or to cheer on big names. Marietta, Ohio has all this and more, with an eclectic mix of venues from cozy pubs to the People's Bank Theater and indoor and outdoor shows at the Adelphia. Marietta offers year-round entertainment for every kind of music fan, where dinner and a show are always just a scenic stroll away. Now that's music to your ears. Marietta, Ohio, your next musical adventure.
At Mark Armstrong's Gorgs, we are blessed to have a wonderful clientele support our small business. My way of saying thank you, I am announcing we are going to continue our 35 to 50% off the entire store clear through Christmas. Let my sales staff prove to you why we are the only true full-service jewelry store in the Mid-Ohio Valley.
If other area jewelers have trusted us for over 47 years, shouldn't you?
Santa, I've been good this year. Make your list and check it twice. You know me so well, and nobody else can do what you do. I just wanna fall in love this Christmas. Just wanna fall in love.
Hi, I'm David Haas from Morrison Incorporated. Ken Morrison, Chase Hughes, and I want to wish you and your family the very best of this blessed season. The holidays hold such special memories for all of us, and it's the perfect time to pause and reflect on the year gone by, to remember the people who brighten our lives all year long. It's a season for peace and joy, smiles and laughter, celebration and wonder. Merry Christmas from all of us at Morrison Incorporated, keeping your family warm and comfortable for over 60 years.
Go from gift giving zero to hero with Mother Earth Foods gift cards. When you purchase $100 worth of gift cards, you get a $20 gift card back free. Give the gift of health with a gift card from Mother Earth Foods and get a $20 gift card back free.
Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna is the solution to the long lines and extended wait times in getting your vehicle registration. No appointment needed, no renewal notice needed. You can do it over the phone in most cases. Walk out with your new registration and sticker. Call or stop by Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna today.
I understand your love for the outdoors, and I have the best motorcycle and side-by-side rates in the market. Protect your bike and buggy with the leader in side-by-side and motorcycle insurance. Call Nathan Alfred Insurance today.
We have been financial professionals our entire career and are deeply passionate about what we do.
Our mission has always been to serve our clients, offer the best services possible, and always strive to do the right thing.
We sincerely look forward to working with you and helping you plan your future.
North Bend Wealth Management will customize an investment path so that when the hills and valleys of life come your way, you are ready.
We operate as a family at North Bend Wealth Management, and you're part of that family.
Now's the time to stop by Ohio Flooring in Belpre and Marietta to get the updates for your home you've always wanted. With over 25 years of experience, you'll get the best installation possible, and the estimates are always free. And no need to order when there's over 50,000 square feet in stock. Pet-friendly stain-proof carpet, hardwood, tile, vinyl plank, and more. Call or stop by today. Ohio Flooring, Washington Boulevard in Belpre, and now on the Pike in Marietta in front of Lowe's.
At Premier Dental Group, dentistry is an art. Dr. Chad Bush grew up in Parkersburg and is passionate about his hometown.
We'll make you proud of your smile.
Dr. Erica Bailey, also a Parkersburg native, loves her hometown and volunteers in the community.
New patients are always welcome.
From general dentistry to the most innovative treatments, they offer the very best to bring out your best smile and confidence. Experience the art of dentistry at Premier Dental Group.
Rejuvenation Laser and Skin Center wants to welcome 3 new state-of-the-art machines to their location. The Physique targets stubborn areas that regular diet and exercise have trouble with to help you get the results you've been looking for. The Tetra is a CO2 laser that offers fully customizable skin treatments to help improve fine lines and wrinkles, scars, and more. The Pico helps remove tattoos and dark spots by offering laser skin resurfacing with no downtime. Call 740-538-9943 to book your appointment.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the field house at Parkersburg High School. Back here again because Rivalry Week. I got you both Christmas and Rivalry Week all at the same time. South won boys and girls swimming. South won the boys basketball match last night, and we're back here for wrestling. My name is Brian Guthrie, alongside Macho Bob. Bobby Roberts is back here, and we're looking forward to more than what we got last year, Bobby, because last year in this match, and right now the JVs are still going on, so we'll pick it up when the varsity teams get there. But last year, PHS only won one match of the whole duel, but there's been kind of a change. PHS now the #1 team in Class AAA.
And that's true. They are the #1 team in the rankings, but the road to #1 goes straight across Blizzard Drive. and the South boys are here to prove that they're still on top. This is going to be a heck of a duel, Brian. PHS was not competitive last year, but they've had an influx of freshmen, very competitive freshmen, maybe a couple of them that are state title contenders.
So we talked a little bit about that before we got started. In that the freshman class that came up, while South probably has an advantage in the upper weights, these guys you tell me are state champion potential for PHS. All the lower weights may swing towards PHS.
Right, and that's where young kids can come in as freshmen and be competitive, is in those lower weights where the size, the man strength, all that stuff really hasn't come. But if you get up into the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and you're wrestling seniors and juniors that are, they've been in the weight room, there's a big difference there. But these big reds, their lower weights, they are the real deal, and South's going to have some trouble. It's going to come down to minimizing bonus points, not getting pinned, not getting tech falled, not giving up major decisions. So as much as I hate to say it, the coaches are telling some of these kids, just don't get pinned.
Right now, the girls' match is just finished up. South has a full girls' team. PHS only has 2 girl wrestlers out there for South. Just picked up both of their wins, including that was Justice Anthony at 120 pounds. She is the #1 ranked girl wrestler in the state of West Virginia by WVMat.com. So we talked a little bit also about girls wrestling. Like I said, South has a full team, and around the state, it's really taken off.
Well, not just around the state, Brian, but across the country, man. All these Division I colleges, Iowa, the Iowa Hawkeyes now have they're historically the best team in men's college wrestling, but now they have a women's team, and like I said, it's just growing all over the country. And speaking of Justice Anthony, very good wrestler, runner-up at the Ironman and runner-up at the Beast of the East, and that's 2 of the most prestigious tournaments that there is.
So it looks like JV is over. South took 5 of the JV matches, PHS 2 of them, and then South took both of the girls' matches. So already things off to a great start for the Patriots tonight, as we will see. We'll start to see the varsity guys come out and warm up. Who on the South roster and on the PHS roster are you really? What matchups are you looking at based off of what we've gotten so far?
Well, I'll tell you, it's hard to pick some of these matchups because you don't know who's going to run out of the tunnel in each weight class. There's a lot of cat and mouse that goes on between these 2 teams because they know they're battling for 1 or 2 points here and there that's going to be the difference this year. But I am looking forward to the 144-pound matchup. I believe it's going to be Simon Inboden from PHS against Nathan Murphy. And this is one of those swing matches where for South's going to need bonus points here. I'm not saying that he's going to walk over Simon Inboden, but that's one of the matchups that sticks out in my mind. But up and down the lineup, it's just going to come down to who can stay off their back and who can survive for 6 minutes.
For just fans in general of wrestling, got to keep your eyes on Gage Wright. He is a nationally recognized wrestler, and he is in dark blue tonight.
And he's coming off of an Ironman victory, and that's what it was. In my opinion, that's the most prestigious, probably the toughest high school tournament in the nation. And to win that, man, you're the real deal. And then he followed that up the very next weekend with a 3rd place finish at the Beast of the East, which is another, that's a big dog tournament right there.
So we're looking forward to a fantastic evening of wrestling here at the Field House. Team should be warming up here very shortly, so we're going to take a timeout. We're getting you ready for the Crosstown Showdown as the South wrestlers are out to warm up now. So we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in just a few. You're watching high school wrestling, South of PHS, right here on CAS 45.
At Premier Dental Group, dentistry is an art. Dr. Chad Bush grew up in Parkersburg and is passionate about his hometown.
We'll make you proud of your smile.
Dr. Erica Bailey, also a Parkersburg native, loves her hometown and volunteers in the community.
New patients are always welcome.
From general dentistry to the most innovative treatments, they offer the very best to bring out your best smile and confidence. Experience the art of dentistry at Premier Dental Group.
Rejuvenation Laser and Skin Center wants to welcome 3 new state-of-the-art machines to their location. The Physique targets stubborn areas that regular diet and exercise have trouble with to help you get the results you've been looking for. The Tetra is a CO2 laser that offers fully customizable skin treatments to help improve fine lines and wrinkles, scars, and more. The Pico helps remove tattoos and dark spots by offering laser skin resurfacing with no downtime. Call 740-538-9943 to book your appointment.
Are you going through a difficult divorce or separation and struggling to come to an agreement on custody arrangements for your children? Raber Law Offices is here to help. Justin Raber is an experienced and compassionate attorney who understands the sensitive nature of custody battles and will work tirelessly to protect your rights as a parent and ensure the best interests of your children are met. Don't let custody issues cause more stress and anxiety. Contact us today to schedule a consultation. Call 304-893-9145.
304 Inferno Wood Fire Pizza and Restaurante is now open in Parkersburg. Stop by and try a handmade pizza using only the freshest ingredients. Plus, we have a full menu of fresh pastas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Dine in or carry out. And be sure to follow us on Facebook for specials. Open 6 days a week. We invite you to visit and enjoy a meal with us. 304 Inferno, Covington Way, just off Rosemar Road in Parkersburg.
Welcome to Smith & Company Vintage Market in Marietta. With over 27,000 square feet of shopping, you're sure to find something you can't live without. We offer a huge variety of antiques, crafts, furniture, glassware, Dixie Belle and Wiseout paint, Black Rifle coffee, and so much more. Whether furnishing a home, adding to a collection, or searching for a unique gift this season, Smith & Company is your go-to shopping spot. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Smith & Company Vintage Market, Colgate Drive in Marietta.
I was in a traffic accident. I went from working 70 to 80 hours a week to all of a sudden being stuck with 2 broken legs in a wheelchair. The scariest thing in my life. I thought I was just going to be alone, start losing everything that I've worked so hard for my family. And when I met Jim Staley, he sat me down, we were able to talk, he was very nice, explained to me the process we were going to take and how he was going to be able to help me and my family going forward. And the fact that somebody will fight for you is pretty inspiring.
Don't get stuck on the road after an accident or breakdown. Call Westfall Towing. We specialize in recovery, roadside assistance, jump starts, tire changes, lockouts, and more. Our fleet is fully equipped to handle any towing job, from passenger cars to heavy machinery. If you're in an accident, request Westfall Towing. Proudly serving Washington County and the surrounding area 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 740-525-9240.
I think that where you choose to bank matters when you look at the services and our opportunity to give back.
Williamstown Bank puts a high-end coffee shop in a bank. They pay for the employment, for all the product. Not $1 that the Giving Cup takes in stays here at Williamstown Bank. It goes to help nonprofits that are trying to make a difference in our community.
Come to Williamstown Bank and get a cup of coffee. It's that simple.
Podcasts are certainly a big deal these days, and if you've been using an online meeting platform to record your episodes, here's a change-up you might like. WMOA Radio in Marietta is offering up studio rental time, and Warfare Media is along for the ride to handle all the edits. Along with your studio rental comes high-definition audio and video, with professional edits back to you in time to publish. Call WMOA to set up an appointment, 740-373-1490.
Maybe you know us because of our big blue scissors at ribbon cuttings in the Mid-Ohio Valley, but we are so much more. The Chamber is a coalition of area businesses and organizations, large and small, for-profit and not-for-profit. We work tirelessly to provide programming to support our members, opportunities to network, training and education, exclusive member benefits. See, so much more than big scissors. Want to learn more about how your business can take advantage of these benefits and so much more with the Mid-Ohio Valley Chamber of Commerce? Give us a call or check out our website.
Back here at the Fieldhouse, Brian Guthrie and Bobby Roberts getting you ready for South and PHS on the mats. And Bobby, we just, people are like, hey, why do these guys know anything about wrestling? Let's run down your resume a little bit. You've got a couple of state championship trophies in your closet, do you not?
I have one.
That's more than I got. That's one more night.
I went 5th, 3rd, 1st, but I've been on both sides of this rivalry. Not only did I wrestle in it, but my son wrestled for the Big Reds, and I'm a South Sider, so I was on it from that side. But for 1 year, I became a Big Red fan, and it was really hard.
But you're just a huge fan of the sport in general.
I am a fan of wrestling. I believe it's the greatest sport in the world. It's it's just brutal. The commitment that it takes to be a great wrestler is unbelievable.
So now the South kids are still out there warming up. What's this time like right now? Because while the JVs were going on, the varsity kids were back behind the benches just kind of bouncing around.
This is kind of the time where you shake the nerves. You're out there, you're feeling the mat beneath your feet, all the waiting's over, so you're just kind of trying to get limber, trying to get a little bit of a sweat going, and thinking about what you're going to do and how you're going to approach your match, because I'm sure these teams do a lot of scouting of each other and they kind of know what their opponent's about. So,
well, that was going to be my next question. Is there like film you watch or anything like that, like you would for basketball or football?
I would imagine they do, because when I wrestled at South and Paul Jackson was there, we watched film after every match. They recorded every match and we reviewed it, if not that night, the very next day, so it's fresh in your mind.
So the South guys ought to be wrapping up their warm-ups here very shortly, and then the Big Reds will have their chance to get warmed up out here on the mat. And I got to thank again, by the way, the administration and staff here at Parkersburg High School have been very accommodating to us here this week. We were here last night, here again today. Chris Way, athletic director, has been real nice to us and just kind of let us do what we need to do and park where we need to park. And you've got a little bit of a familiarity with Chris, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I wrestled Chris back in 1994. In fact, that's a good thing to talk about right now, because PHS was ranked #1, and we came in as the underdog, and we pulled the upset. And then now Chris Way did beat me 4-3, but it was a good match. It was a very good match. But honestly, we won that match. Then we won the regional, but PHS pulled it out and beat us in the state tournament. So this is going to be a heck of a duel, man. I'm really looking forward to it. And this building is filling up, and it's going to be raucous in here.
Yeah, it's we're getting near the crowd that we had last night for boys basketball, and this place was on fire as PHS battled back from trailing by as many as 19, got it within 4, ended up losing by 6. But I mean, it was an electric crowd last night, and we're looking for more of the same tonight as we are getting ready for the #1 team in Class AAA in the state of West Virginia, the PHS Big Reds, to host the #4 team in the state, the Parkersburg South Patriots. We'll take another timeout, come back in just a few as we get ready to wrestle here on CAS 45.
'Twas months before summer, and all through the town, people were wondering what fun might go down. Rap, rock, and country are all at the top, but you know what? We're thinking pop. Cold beer and sunshine are our #1 pick, so why don't we add Chris Kirkpatrick? That's not a lie, it wouldn't be fair. The groups listed here will also be there. Tickets until Christmas are $10 cheaper, so buy them right now before you pay deeper. We hope that your holidays are merry and bright, and we'll see you July 12th for 2000's Pop Night.
When you call the Basement Doctor West Virginia, you know you've called the right place. We'll help you solve the worst problems in your basement or crawl space, from bowed walls, cracks to water, mold, and more.
Our experienced and well-trained crews will carry out the repairs, leaving you with a drier, cleaner, healthier, safer, and more energy-efficient home. Plus, you get a lifetime transportable warranty.
You can trust the Basement Doctor of West Virginia. Call now at 877-DRY-TIME or visit basementdoctorwv.com.
Bowling and Dunn Family Dentistry can't wait to see your smile. When you take care of your mouth, every expression is an expression of good health. A healthy smile is a powerful thing. That's why you should come visit us. Our relaxed atmosphere will make your visit stress-free. Young or old, the key to good health is right under your nose. Call today to schedule your appointment. Your smile is in good hands. Bowling and Dunn Family Dentistry. Get ready to change the way you feel about dentistry.
WVU Medicine Camden Clark's pediatric team is here to help you turn belly aches into belly laughs. Now accepting pediatric patients at our new location in South Parkersburg. It's big care for small patients. And that's the power of WVU Medicine.
Holiday home decor and unique gift items are waiting for you at Bullseye Antiques. Bullseye offers a variety of antiques, primitives, collectibles, and gift items that blend together to give your home its own personality. New items arrive daily, and we buy antiques if you're looking to sell. Visit our Facebook page to see daily photo updates of current inventory. Bullseye Antiques is open 6 days a week, and our hours are 11 to 5. We are located on Guyon Road in South Parkersburg.
WVU Medicine Camden Clark's pediatric team is here to help you turn tears into playground cheers. Now accepting pediatric patients at our new location in South Parkersburg. It's big care for small patients, and that's the power of WVU Medicine.
Christmas is just around the corner. At Carl's Pawn Shop, you can find something for everyone on your list. We have affordable prices on quality, name brand merchandise such as jewelry, electronics, tools, firearms, American-made safes, and more. Our inventory changes daily. Stop by and see us on Emerson Avenue or on Division Street. Like us on Facebook and check us out online at carlspawnshops.com.
It's always fun to see what's new at Carl's. Carl's Pawn Shop.
Your business keeps you busy, moving, growing. That's why we have lenders to keep you going. We're local and we're ready because we know business doesn't wait. Community Bank, member FDIC.
Have you heard that Colonial House Senior Living in Parkersburg is the fun place to be for senior independent living? Whether it's a large celebration or a small get-together, there is always something to do at Colonial House. We pride ourselves on keeping our residents active and social while maintaining their independence. Call today and schedule your tour, 304-428-6575. Come and see why Colonial House is senior living at its finest. 23rd Street in Parkersburg near PHS.
The Corner Cafe in downtown Parkersburg, next to Matheny Motors, has you covered for every meal of the day. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. You can enjoy our full menu whenever you want. Burger for breakfast, omelet for dinner. You can have it at the Corner Cafe. Enjoy our dinner specials like meatloaf, baked steak, and open-faced roast beef sandwiches. Top off your meal with homemade desserts, including our wide selection of pies. We hope to see you soon at the Corner Cafe, 3rd and Ann Streets in downtown Parkersburg, next to Matheny Motors.
Life is full of unexpected surprises, so we offer loans and saving products to help you during the good and the not-so-great times. Community Bank. We expect the unexpected. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Cox Family Pharmacy is here to save you the stress of knowing what pills to take and when with our pill packing service. You have a pharmacy staff that knows you with the experience to make it easy. Let us help you with our weekly pill packs. Cox Family Pharmacy, we're trusted.
Back here at the field house, Brian Guthrie, Bobby Roberts getting you ready for Parkersburg South and Parkersburg on the wrestling mat.
That Big Red warm-up got me fired up.
You're jittery, man. You're juiced.
Got some kind of sound system in here, don't they?
Yeah, they've made some really good improvements here.
Yeah, jamming that Metallica.
Got the lights and got the sound system and all kinds of good stuff going on here.
I'm ready to wrestle.
So we talked a little bit about both teams kind of getting an influx of freshmen for the Big Reds. What is it like to be in this? It's you're already on a team that's #1 in the state. You've had your a few meets already. This is your first time in the Crosstown Showdown.
Right.
What are you feeling right now?
Well, maybe a little bit of pressure because you want to win. You're ranked #1, but it's not a given. You know what I mean? But with these young freshmen, they're such high-caliber wrestlers. They've been on the big stage before. They've traveled around the country, and they've wrestled the best. So I don't think nerve's going to be a big problem for these young freshmen for the Big Reds.
Let's join the PA announcer for the national anthem. Should be seeing the Big Red mascot.
He's going to come out here and do this little Indian fire dance.
Do you hear the PA guy say this is the greatest rivalry in all of West Virginia high school sports? And I would say if it's not, it's close.
And I do believe that this is any Parkersburg and Parkersburg South sporting event is going to be a heated rivalry, but this is what Wood County and Parkersburg's all about right here, and that's wrestling. Should have brought the Patriot with them. They could have had an exhibition.
I'm surprised he's not here.
Man, what an environment, Brian.
Now we should get wrestler introductions. So maybe we'll find out who's going where.
Yeah, we're going to finally see who's going to match up against who because, like I said, it's always a cat and mouse game between these two because they're going to be scrapping and clawing for points to win this. And Stephen Myers is one of these young Big Reds that has the potential to win a state title here and go for 4 in his career.
C.J. Caritas, the only Big Red that won a match last year.
And so Nathan Murphy bumped up a weight class. He's normally a 144-pounder. And I didn't hear who was at 44 for South. Did you hear that?
Murphy? Or
James Lataya.
140 was Laddie, yeah. But 44.
There's another one I'm looking forward to, Brian, because I know both of these guys' families. I know both of them personally. It's going to be a good wrestling match.
There we got our lineups.
I hope I got them right.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing too. Well, we are going to start at 126.
And we're going to start right in the meat of these young freshmen here. Stephen Myers, he's one of the best in the area.
Myers against King. Can I have the other sheets if you're not using them? All right, 126. So it's going to be Aiden King for Parkersburg South, Stephen Myers for Parkersburg, King a sophomore, Myers a freshman.
Boy, the tension is thick in this building right now.
And we were promised mood lighting, and we got it. Lights right down the middle, only over the mat.
Wonderful presentation. Wonderful presentation. That just adds to the intensity for these athletes.
And this place is about 3/4 full.
It is. This is old school wrestling right here. I remember coming to matches in here, and this place would be juiced clear to the rafters. So we're almost there.
So 126, Aiden King for South against freshman Stephen Myers.
And here you go with this. This is one of the.
They got a spotlight and they got the red carpet.
This is one of those matches where there's a very clear favorite, and one guy's expecting to come out here and get a big victory, and maybe one guy's just expecting to try to hold on.
All right, Bobby, go get him.
Hey, Stephen Myers takes no time. They're securing a takedown. You see him with the top riding pressure here. He's posting the head down. He's going to cut him loose and go for another takedown here. No change. South wrestler still in the bottom position. And Stephen Myers, for a 126-pounder, boy, he is long. He's working to secure Aiden King's right arm under there, going for a little tilt here, a little tilt action. No swipes.
They brought the drum back, by the way, for you when they get them on their back here at PHS.
And you see Stephen Myers keeping those legs split. Now he's getting the near fall swipes, and we hear the drum thumping hit back here behind us. And again, this is one of those matchups where Stephen Myers is the clear favorite. And unfortunately, Aiden King is struggling to avoid the pin here.
Trying to keep his shoulders up, got his back arched. Myers trying to finish him off here.
And boy, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of intestinal fortitude and guts to fight off your back like this, especially when you know you're outmanned a little bit.
40 seconds left in the period. Myers already up 5-0.
Another little tilt here, 2-on-1 tilt. Keeps the leg lifted there with his right leg, I should say.
We'll reset at 24 seconds left in the first period.
Stephen Myers, what a good-looking athlete this guy is.
One of the freshmen here for the PHS Big Reds, looking to do big things in the lower weight classes.
He's going to win a lot of matches in his career. He's got Aiden King broke down, trying to secure the 2-on-1 and pull the turkey bar out there.
Well, it is the holidays. You want to get that turkey bar.
Aiden King doing a good job here surviving that first period. Boy, if you can survive 2 more of those. But as the gas tank dwindles a little bit.
That's good. Yeah, it takes playing defense takes a lot out of you.
And Stephen Myers chooses neutral. See the hand fighting going on there. That's one of the keys to success on your feet. Went for something a little fancy there, some kind of foot sweep, finds himself in a front headlock. You don't want to sit on that front headlock too long or that happens right there, Sucker Drag City. And Stephen Myers establishing dominance here over Aiden King.
7-0 so far here, minute and 24 running clock, second period.
And this is one of those bouts where if you can save a point here and not get pinned, that could prove huge down the stretch.
Myers can get the major victory.
And Aiden King is in trouble now. Aiden King is in trouble. Looks like he's got a half Nelson there. It's not in deep. It's not in deep, but he's still in trouble. Very slight and fights back off of his back. Another impressive.
But Myers gets his lead out to 12-0. He's going to close in on a tech fall here before too long, right?
Right, but his coaches are going to want him to secure a pin here and get Aiden King on his back and get the mat slapped. One point could win it down the stretch.
King trying to hold on here for the last 30 seconds of the second period.
Yep.
Myers has dominated this match.
The action has slowed a little bit, but again, that's going to be the game plan of Aiden King to maybe slow this thing down and maybe take a stalling call here to avoid going back to his back.
Under 10 to go here in the second.
And Stephen Myers has slowed his pace here a little bit too. I expect to see I can't believe I didn't get a stalling call there on the bottom guy, but now it's going to be Parkersburg South choice here. 12-0 lead for Stephen Myers, who started out hot, slowed down there a little bit in the second half of the second period.
What was 9-0 after the first, right?
Right.
So only picked up 3 more in the second.
And an escape and a takedown here for Stephen Myers gives him a tech fall, and that would be a victory for Parkersburg South, in my opinion.
It's up to 13.
To save that one. Now, Aiden King,
as close as King was to getting pinned in the first.
And Aiden King can do anything right here except go straight to his back. And that's exactly where he's at. And that's no such thing as moral victories, but that's a moral victory for Mr. Aiden King.
So Stephen Myers picks up the first win of the night.
Boy, that's going to be an exciting young man to watch for the next 4 years. He is unbelievable.
So we will have for South now at 132, Reese Kelly, a junior.
a very tall, lanky 132.
And who is PHS going to send out? We've got a couple different guys listed here. And it will be C.J. Caritas, the sophomore.
And I can see some of these South fans on the other side. They've had enough of the theatrics. They're calling the wrestlers to the mat. Here we go, 132 pounds. C.J. Caritas and Reese Kelly.
C.J. with the only Big Red to get a win last year. Trying to go 2 for 2 here in his PHS career.
And boy, this match is starting with some real intensity. Both men working for inside ties and underhooks here. No score there. Reese Kelly really scrapping here on the edge of the mat. This appears it's going to be a very good matchup. Both kids evenly matched. Little ankle pick attempt there by Kelly. C.J. Caritas holding on to that underhook on the left side.
They'll go out of the circle and reset.
Good start to this one. This one's going to be a good matchup.
1:15 left here in the first period at 132.
Reese Kelly with the front headlock. C.J. Caritas slips out the back. 2-point takedown, Big Red. Got the tight waist, near arm. And there's an escape by Reese Kelly, back to their feet. And you see Reese Kelly hanging heavy on Caritas' head. Little head-to-head tie up here, ear to ear now. Both guys really fighting hard in here for these underhooks and inside control.
20 seconds left here in the opening period.
And the taller man, Reese Kelly, has controlled this front headlock a little bit, but C.J. Caritas has penetrated again, and it looks like he's about to secure another takedown, and that's going to be 4-1, Caritas over Kelly.
5 seconds left. And C.J. Caritas is going to take a 4-1 lead over Aiden Kelly into the second. Or excuse me, Reese Kelly.
What grade are these gentlemen in?
CJ is a sophomore and Reese Kelly is a junior.
Reese Kelly's going to start on the bottom. Fires right to his feet, but broken down to the mat by Caritas. Working the arm bar in on the left-hand side. Good hand control by the bottom man there. And I hear the coaches over there, the South coaches telling him to stand up. Sometimes that's easier said than done, but he is to his feet, and that's going to be one escape. Caritas is holding on to the 2-on-1. Now we're neutral, 4-2. Big Red's over South Patriot. And again, the tall man hanging heavy on that head and keeping that headlock.
Reese Kelly, yeah, like you said, he's longer than Caritas is for South.
And there's 2-point takedown for Reese Kelly, and he's got Caritas in trouble. What a fight right there by C.J. Caritas to avoid the near fall. It's going to be a 6-4 lead for Parkersburg South. I apologize.
And Caritas is hurt. He's holding his right knee, and we'll get attention from the training staff.
Yep, you hate to hear the boos coming from the crowd because the kid's health's the #1 priority here.
They're going to knot the score up at 4 here with 57 seconds left in the second period.
What a slick move there by Reese Kelly to throw Caritas to his back, and a good fight by Caritas to recover and avoid the near fall swipes.
Getting a...
Not sure what happened to the knee there, but it looks like he's got a knee brace on. And got it wrapped up with a little knee pad, so maybe that's a pre-existing injury.
He is in a lot of pain.
Yeah, you wouldn't ever imagine a kid like that faking an injury. He's just too tough.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Too good of a competitor. Let's hope he can continue because this has started out to be a heck of a match.
This has been a barn burner, yeah.
This is one of those ones. See, I just don't know that much about Reese Kelly, but I do now. He's a tough character, and he's long and tall, man.
CJ is back on his feet. You'll excuse my informality calling him CJ. He works with us sometimes running camera, so I'm used to seeing him around, and he is going to continue. He's not got a happy face on, but he's going to keep going here with under a minute to go in the second, and we're tied at 4, and now Kelly's
getting a little bit high. CJ started to get away from him there with a little short sit. Now he's tripoded up on his head, and Reese Kelly doing a good job here, getting a little bit high, looking for a Peterson here off the bottom from Caritas. Short sit, short sit. There's the Peterson right there. And there's a 2-point reversal by CJ Caritas. He set that up perfectly. He hit the short switch 2 or 3 times in a row to create some space. Hooked the other arm and hit the Peterson roll. Junior high move. But it works. But it works. It works if you set it up properly, and that's what he did.
10 seconds left here in the second.
He's got one boot in. He's got the crossbody ride in, but his hips are getting a little bit low. Looks like he's going to hold on to maintain this lead going into the third period.
That'll be the end of the second. 6 for Caritas. And a heavy limp from CJ Caritas for PHS with a 2-point lead. And these guys have gone at it.
And Caritas is going to choose the bottom. He hasn't really had any trouble escaping from Reese Kelly, so.
We're at 1:32 into period 3.
Again, Reese Kelly getting a little bit high there, and Caritas is going to be to his feet, and that's going to be a 1-point escape. And then a little arm throw, a little Russian 2-on-1 arm throw. Now you're seeing a little bit of the roughness here with the forearm across the back of the neck. I feel like he's starting to establish a little bit of dominance here, a little bit of physicality. Maybe a little bit of payback for the
for the knee twist.
For the knee injury.
90 seconds left in this match.
And
Caritas leads by 5, but Reese back to his feet.
Looking for something biggie. Oh, wow. I don't know what that was called, but he had Caritas in trouble, but it looks like
Caritas got him up in a fireman's carry, and the ref's going to stop.
That's going to be called potentially dangerous.
1:14 left in the match. 9-4 Caritas for PHS over Reese Kelly.
Boy, the intensity in here right now, this place has ratcheted up a notch.
Yeah, it has. The crowd is definitely into this one. Caritas keeping Kelly on the mat.
Good breakdown right there, and you see him riding with that ankle. His right leg over Reese Kelly's left ankle, keeping him pinned in there. Coming down the stretch here, Reese Kelly is having problems getting built back to his base. It looks like CJ Caritas has established dominance here and looks like he's going to take care of business.
Barring a huge swing here from Reese Kelly.
And there have been a couple wild exchanges in this match.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's over yet. Still 35 seconds.
Not a lot of action from either guy here. Referee doesn't appear interested in calling stalling on either man. Caritas has Reese Kelly on his back. Now here comes the drum. No swipes yet, but now he's in near fall criteria. Nope, he's going to fight off of it.
10 seconds to go. And CJ Caritas is going to pick up the second win of the night for the PHS Big Reds, doubling their total of last year. But a fantastic match at 132 for both of these young men. But Caritas is going to get the win 9-4. Bad wheel and all. Gutsy win for Caritas.
Hey, gutsy win for Caritas. Gutsy performance for Reese Kelly. Both men performed well. Here comes Lars Cooper and Colton Hill. Lars Cooper, another one of these fantastic freshmen from Parkersburg.
Lars Cooper from PHS, Colton Hill from Parkersburg South. We're at 138. PHS has won the first 2 matches.
I see another tattoo, Brian.
I'm turning into the old guy that says, back in my day, high school kids didn't have tattoos.
Colton Hill was in on a shot there, and Lars Cooper's hanging on that front headlock. Now he's on the 2-on-1, breaking contact.
Both of these young men, freshmen here for their respective programs. First time into this rivalry. And
there's Cooper in on the single, gets it elevated, and that's 2 points for Lars Cooper. And these Big Reds, boy, they really ride tough on top.
We're going to go out of the circle. Clock stops at 48.
And it appears we just got a stalling call on a Big Red on the edge for, I don't know what that was for. I guess he's been holding on to it for a while. He wanted to call somebody for stalling. Again, Colton Hill broken down flat. Lars Cooper going for the far side cradle. Nothing there. Back on the tight waist. Controlling Colton's Hill. See, Brian, how he always tries to control one arm. You want to take one table leg away at all times. And the bottom man, of course, he wants to get hand control and maintain his solid base and work back over his hips. A little bit of back pressure and hand control would do him some good right now. But Lars Cooper has excellent top pressure. Now we've got a stalling call on the green wrestler.
That's going to do it for the first period. And Lars Cooper is going to take a 2-0 lead over Colton Hill into the second.
I guess when I expected stalling calls in the second match there, I didn't see stalling either way right there. Maybe the South guy there at the end, but. Hey, and it's always intense in here with these guys. I'm telling you, these coaches would like to get after each other.
South with an army of coaches over there in the chairs.
Colton Hill off the bottom. Lars Cooper has him broken down flat almost immediately. There's some good back pressure from the bottom man. Good hand control, and he's out, but Lars Cooper tried to lock up the cradle, but it didn't go. There's a tilt. Now he's getting some swipes. Lars Cooper, Colton Hill.
Wisely rolls into the pressure to get out, and they'll go out of the circle.
And these Big Reds traditionally are hard riders on top.
1:28 to go here in the second. 5-0 Cooper for the Big Reds.
Another tilt. Looked like he got two swipes there. And you see the referee holding the 2 points out there. That means he still has the same. Well, he broke the hold. I'm not sure why he's still holding the 2. Now he's got him in real trouble here.
Cooper going for the pin.
Hey, these South kids are gutsy. There's a reversal
and
for
Hill
Colton
gets out.
There is no quit in these kids.
Cooper bumps it up to 8. Hill gets on the board with his escape for 2. And we're 30 seconds to go in the second period.
And that was an excellent fight there by young Mr. Colton Hill to get off his back because he was in deep trouble.
He was in deep trouble, yeah.
Again, both of these men have a stalling call, and neither man seems to be doing much right now. So let's not make the referee. Okay, back to our feet. Lars Cooper with the escape. It's become very evident to me that these Big Reds really like that Russian 2-on-1, and they're doing a good job of controlling it when they're on their feet.
And another one is going to go to the third period. We've yet to see a pin tonight. We're at 1:38. Lars Cooper leads Colton Hill 9-2.
And again, this duel is going to come down to who can score the most bonus points, get the most major decisions, tech falls and pins. And Lars Cooper, again with the short sit coming out from under the bottom. Colton Hill does a good job securing him, looks to get a boot in.
Hill's going to have to come up with a pin.
Or a couple sets of near fall here. Maybe a couple tilts like Lars Cooper had used on him. But
hasn't had Cooper on his back much at all.
And he's working hard to get that boot in. and if he can get that in, he can maybe get Lars Cooper to his back. Time is slowly ticking away. And Lars Cooper is proving to be pretty sturdy underneath there. Not a lot of action from either man. I expect a stalling call here at any moment, especially on the red wrestler. The top guy is not really clearing the hips, but he's at least working to get a boot in, working for the 2-on-1. He's almost got the near side arm here pulled out, tries to work for a bar.
And we got a timeout.
Blood time
for
Big Red wrestler.
53 seconds left. Lars Cooper for the Big Reds leads 9-2 over Colton Hill. We're at 1:38 in the third period. And
I don't know that it'll play a huge impact on the outcome, but both men have been warned for stalling.
Cooper's motion to the ref that he had some blood coming out of his nose. Hill over there getting some instructions from his coach.
Yeah, first thing he needs to do is get Lars Cooper to his back. And the second thing he needs to do is not allow Lars Cooper to score, because the 7-point lead, that's a regular decision. That'll be 3 points for the Big Reds if he holds on. He wants to keep it inside of 7 points, margin of victory.
So how do you balance between playing defense and can you play defense and be aggressive at the same time?
I think you try to win the match right here. It's not over. You got to throw something crazy here and try to get this guy to his back. And if he does get an escape, you need to get on the attack and get you a takedown. And he is working hard now to get Lars Cooper.
Cooper's just flattening out there with 30 seconds and change to go and a 9-2 lead.
Yep. And again, the important thing here is for South Wrestler to maintain control and keep this a 7-point margin. Now he needs to get a takedown in the last 15 seconds.
Cooper's on his feet to make it 10-2.
And he is after it. He's in on a single, in on a double, head in the middle. And Lars Cooper's going to hang on for a major decision. And again, that's huge. There's another bonus point.
3 straight wins for the Big Reds as Lars Cooper will take this one 10-2.
And we kind of expected that. We expected between 106 and 138. We expected PHS to dominate. But now we're going to get into some of these swing matches where I love the all white shoes on the South wrestler.
So we're at 144. James Laddie for Parkersburg South. Simon Inboden for Parkersburg.
And this should be another good one. Inboden heavy on the head, working the underhook on the left-hand side.
And Inboden, one of the guys you were eager to see tonight.
Yeah, he is. When my son wrestled at PHS, his older brother wrestled for PHS, and he was an excellent. There's another quick stalling call. Stall warning on the green wrestler for backing out of bounds, but I don't think he backed out of bounds. He was pushed out of bounds. He's in on a single.
Inboden, the junior. I didn't get a class on Laddie.
Laddie, Latea gives up the takedown. Simon Inboden takes a 2-point lead.
.144 here in the first period. Inboden with the 2-0 lead over James Laddie for Parkersburg South.
Not a lot of action here. Looks like Inboden's got a bar in with his left arm, starting to run it here. Looks like he's got a half coming back the other way. Definitely riding this left arm bar really hard, staying heavy on the hips. Inside wrist on the other side. Laddie doing a good job working back into it, but he needs to clear that arm. Now he's in real trouble. He's got an arm bar one side, half Nelson. Laddie is in trouble.
Inboden going for the pin, and we'll have our first pin of the night. And it belongs to Simon Inboden of the PHS Big Reds.
It is raucous in here. Big Reds are fired up. They've really come out hot, and they're taking a big lead. That makes it...
that's 4 in a row.
That's 18-0 after 4 matches. Here comes one of South's young horses right here, Nathan Murphy. He's ready. He meets him at the edge of the mat and says, let's get it. Nathan Murphy and Jesse Showalter.
We're at 150. Murphy, the sophomore, Showalter, the junior.
Murphy takes no time, hitting a little slide by, but does not score. Now Jesse Showalter on the front headlock, pushing Nathan Murphy to the edge of the mat. And you definitely don't want to back off the edge of the mat with this referee, because he's going to bang you for stalling right away. There he is with the sucker drag. When you hang on that, what I tell you, when you hang on the headlock.
Sucker drag.
Sucker drag
every
city.
time.
Sucker drag city. Nathan Murphy, long, tall sophomore. And I'd like to bring this up. He's a 4.2 student.
That's outstanding.
4.2. That's unreal. I thought the highest you could get was a 4.0.
And take them weighted classes, baby. You take them APs.
A good start to this match for Jesse Showalter, hanging in. There's another little slide by Nathan Murphy, and he's going to drops the
There's some
ankles
points.
and secures the takedown. Boy, this Nathan Murphy reminds me of me when I wrestled. He does the same moves that I liked. He wears the tape on the wrist just like I did.
Where'd you wrestle?
Parkersburg South.
No, wait, sorry. I knew you wrestled for South.
140, 152, and then 145. All right, 2-1.
Inside a minute here in the first.
Showalter with the escape. Good hand control here by Justin Showalter. You see that baseball bat grip. He's holding 2 hands on one arm of Nathan Murphy. Both of these guys got a little bit of tape on their hands. That's something about wrestling. You're going to have dinged up fingers and hands and wrists, and toes and knees.
Inside 20 seconds here in the first period, 2-1.
Nathan Murphy working the double unders. There's a stall call on the red wrestler. You do not want to go out of bounds backwards with this official.
Inside 10. The 150-pound match, Jesse Showalter for the Big Reds, Nathan Murphy for the Patriots.
And it's shaping up to be a good one. Nathan Murphy's had some success with the underhooks and the slide-bys, but Jesse Showalter has done good reacting to that. And
Murphy is going to get some attention for blood in the nose.
I didn't see what that was. You see Chris Way over here giving Jesse Showalter some instruction on that baseball bat grip 2-on-1 on the arm on your feet, because Nathan Murphy's relentless with these underhooks.
He's must have some blood on his arm. Get cleaned off.
I think it's the only sport in the world that has blood time, right? I do a lot of boxing commentating. They don't stop it for blood.
Nope.
They just keep fighting.
It has been all Big Reds so far tonight.
Jesse Showalter to start off the bottom to begin the second period.
We're at 150 pounds. Showalter for the Big Reds, Murphy for the Patriots. Second period underway.
What grade is Showalter?
Junior.
Junior.
This is junior on sophomore.
And he secures another escape. He's proven to be very scrappy in here, even when Murphy's got dominant position with the underhooks and whatnot. Showalter has showed the ability to avoid being scored on. A lot of good hand fighting in this one.
Neither one's been really on the mat much so far.
There's Murphy with a shot and a little evasive maneuver by Showalter. Good hand control. You see the 2-on-1. Showalter with the 2-on-1 on Murphy. And now Showalter's in on a shot. He's around the waist.
Can't get Murphy off his feet.
Murphy's got the whizzer in.
Not the whizzer!
And that was a pretty smart decision there by Showalter to break contact because Murphy had the whizzer in, and I was getting ready to see a leg kick out there. It was going to be a throw. And again, right here, there's another stall call. If you go out of bounds backwards, this referee is going to hit you with stalling every time.
And gave a point to Murphy.
That's going to be a point for Murphy.
30 seconds to go here in the second period. Hotly contested.
And that could prove to be huge.
I was going to say, yeah, with a match this tight, you can't be giving away any points.
And anytime that he can get Showalter to the edge of the mat, and Showalter's in on a single, but Murphy counters, little scramble here, and Murphy secures the takedown. Smart move there by Showalter to bail because he was in trouble. He was in nearly in near fall criteria.
And that's how the second period will end with.
And that was a big swing right there to take a 3-point lead going into the third with his choice. Nathan Murphy with a 3-point lead, and he'll start off the bottom.
5-2 for Nathan Murphy over Jesse Showalter. South looking for their first victory.
And Showalter's going to give Nathan Murphy 1 point and start neutral. So it's going to be a 6-2 lead going into the third for Murphy. And he's heavy on the head, front headlock, and there goes Showalter going for a dump. And that's going to be 2 points for Justin Showalter. 6-4, another good match here. And
Showalter just about got rolled on his back. 90 seconds left in this match. Showalter trails by 2.
Another barn burner here. And again, Nathan Murphy has been warned for stalling, so it would behoove him to create some action off the bottom here, or he's going to give up a point. And
Murphy trying to get away.
Boy, and he almost got called for stalling again for dropping down on those ankles. Then when he recovered, I saw some locking hands, but it didn't look like the referee was in the right position to see it.
1:10 left.
1:10, 2-point lead for the Patriot wrestler.
We're at 150 pounds in this rivalry duel.
And Nathan Murphy with the head on the mat. Showalter goes for a little far side cradle. Hook Nathan Murphy got that arm hooked on the left side. Doing just enough to avoid the stall call here.
Showalter doing his best, trying to get Murphy to move.
Getting a little bit high now. Murphy to his feet with the quad pod. Now he's to his feet. Showalter trying to, with the mat return, a big mat return.
30 seconds left.
And what a good top ride here by Showalter, but he needs to get a turn. And as little as Nathan Murphy has done off the bottom, Showalter hasn't done much more on top in an attempt to score.
10 seconds left. Murphy hanging on to his 2-point lead. Showalter trying to do something.
And Murphy's going to hold on for the W. That's going to be a stall call, so it's going to be a 6-5 victory for Nathan Murphy. Another good wrestling match right there. That was nice. That one was fun to watch. Here comes Micaiah Powell.
Silas Wotring for PHS. Micaiah Powell for Parkersburg South. We're at 157.
They come out with some heavy hand fighting and paws to the head. Micaiah Powell, the grandson of the great Troy Owens. There's a good blast double by Powell. That's a 2-point takedown.
And there's Powell's on the girls' team for South, correct?
And I believe they are brother and sister. I could be wrong, but I believe so. Powell with the left arm tight waist. That was the first nice blast double I've seen tonight. Not a lot of action here. Powell's got Wotring broke down flat. He's got 2-on-1 control. He had 2-on-1 control. Now he's giving up the hand control. Looks like he's going with a little cross-face action. The action's turned away from us here. He had the inside wrist on the left side.
Two seniors going at it here at 157.
Doing a good job there keeping those legs split. Heavy on the head there, hitting him with a little bit of cross-face action, a little bit of physicality. We've got an early stalling call on Silas Wotring for inactivity on the bottom. Now he's reached back. He's inside Powell's leg. But Powell's trying to bundle him up here.
Wotring on the bottom, just wrapped up in knots here. That's how the first period ends, with a 2-0 lead for Micaiah Powell.
That's a terrible feeling to get choked by your own arm. Good first.
I don't know that being choked by anyone's arm is a great feeling, to be perfectly honest with you.
But when it's your own arm, it's even worse.
It's more humiliating than anything else.
Micaiah Powell starting off the bottom here. Tripods up. And secures the escape. 3-0 lead for Micaiah Powell. Showing some good movement here in deeks and fakes on his feet. I like the movement and the wrestling from distance. Hitting him with a little jab there in the head. Now these guys are getting after it. I'd be surprised if we don't see more blood time in this one. I see some clash of the heads and some pawing going on to the head. And this
they're firing some shots out there.
Yeah, this referee's really letting these guys wrestle. Okay, quit coughing, Brian.
Well, it's that time of year.
And here you go. If you go out of bounds backwards, you're going to get called for stalling. He held on to that one. And Powell's having very little trouble getting good penetration. But again, the Big Reds are proving pretty slick on their feet and avoid the takedowns.
1 minute left here in the second period. Wotring.
There's a dump by Powell. Try to secure that bottom arm, maybe get some near fall swipes, but Wotring bellies down. That's going to be a 5-0 lead for Micaiah Powell.
Powell trying to flip him over.
Well, you see he's securing the far arm there, and he's trying to pull it out the other side and bundle him up. Now it looks like he's just going to get physical and try to get some boots in. And again, Silas Wotring is in danger of getting called for stalling again because he is just doing absolutely nothing off the bottom. And sometimes it's hard when a guy's got a good tight waist on you and real good top pressure. Sometimes you can't do anything.
Get flat and hold on.
That's it. And that appears what Wotring is doing here. And there he gets called for stalling again. That's going to be a 6-0 lead for Micaiah Powell. And if he continues to pour it on here, I just don't see any other options for Wotring off the bottom. He's not had any success building the base.
Six 0 Powell over Wotring here as we go to the third at 1:57.
Team score is 18-3. Big Reds lead. Hot start.
Remind you that last year the Big Reds won one match in the entire meet. They've already won 4 tonight.
And it's very nice to see the rivalry back. Oh, man. These guys, that Micaiah Powell is physical. Boy, when he shoots, his head is going right up into Silas Wotring's chin.
Wotring did pick up a point. Again, this is senior on senior violence.
This is violent, man. These clash of heads. I'm surprised neither one of these guys are bleeding yet. We're neutral. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. 6-1 lead, Powell. And Silas Wotring is going backwards. He's in danger of getting called for stalling again. And there it is.
Powell went in hard.
And the next one's going to be 2 points. Not much you can do when a guy just blasts into you like that. You better start circling. And he looks like he's going for that dump again. He's hanging on the headlock. Again, this is a match where South needs to secure at least a major decision and get them a bonus point. One more stall call would make that happen, or a takedown.
Micaiah Powell working hard for the Patriots with 30 seconds left. They'll go out of bounds again with 28 on the clock.
28 seconds. Would like to see a little sense of urgency from Micaiah Powell here to secure the takedown. And you see both guys pawing each other in the face and both guys complaining, but tit for tat.
Powell trying to make something happen with 10 seconds left.
And this referee,
very vocal from the South bench.
Well, this referee's very inconsistent with the stall calls.
And out come the Bluebirds. And it's going to be a 7-1 win for Micaiah Powell.
Well, understandable. Silas Wotring did nothing the entire match. All right, South climbing back in it.
So we'll see sophomore Keith Doyle and senior Jason Williams.
And I know nothing about either one of these guys except they both have on blue wrestling shoes, and they're both well built.
We're 165 pounds, and Williams with a big slam.
Wow. And this guy is coming out with a vengeance. He's got the cradle locked up. Keith Doyle back to his feet, though. Still no change. Somebody crop dust this, Brian. Jason Williams maintains control, still up 2. He's got the arm bar in, trying to walk it backwards around to his back. Now running around the proper side.
Williams trying to get Doyle onto his back. Doyle fighting him off.
Now comes the half Nelson in the other side. Jason Williams has some beautiful hair. And boy, he's come out with some real intensity here.
Yeah, he has.
And he's got Keith Doyle in trouble again.
Shown to be the aggressor here in this match here in the first.
Well, he's really a strong rider with that arm bar. And that's going to be a potentially dangerous maneuver there. The referee's looking out for Mr. Doyle's shoulder in a precarious spot. Again, here he has the near side cradle locked up. Keith Doyle's in trouble. Keith Doyle is in trouble. I hear the drum, and now a mat bump.
Jason Williams gets the second pin of the night for the Big Reds. So we'll go to 175, and this is where the big dog runs for Parkersburg South. You're going to see Gage Wright take on Siler Marks for PHS, and you mentioned Gage just coming off Beast of the East and Iron Man. He is one of the most decorated wrestlers in the state.
He's one of the best in the country at his weight class. And he's one of the best South's ever seen.
And South has seen some good ones, so that's saying something. We'll see what Gage Wright can do here. Did you get a rally towel? Got a big red rally towel.
I don't want that thing.
You don't want Spoken like a true Southsider. There you go. Wright with a big takedown.
And then the bully move to shove him off the mat. Another big takedown by Gage Wright. Now he's collecting some near fall swipes. Looks like he's going to.
Wright trying to make quick work of Siler Marks.
And that's going to close that one out. I didn't hear the drum that time, Brian.
Well, that was because it's the wrong team. So a 40-second pin for Gage Wright.
And here comes another good-looking athlete here, Bryson Arthur. Look at the size of this lad. And he's going to take on Akeem Bivens.
Akeem Bivens, a junior for Parkersburg South, will take on junior Bryson Arthur from Parkersburg, or Bivens for Parkersburg, Bryson Arthur for South. We're at 190 pounds.
Boy, this Bryson Arthur looks a lot like Aiden Morris, doesn't he? They almost look like twins.
24-12 if you're tracking the team score. Arthur with a big slam.
Another big drop.
We talked before the match started that the upper weights is where South is really probably has their advantage over the Big Reds, and we have seen it thus far.
You're right.
With 175 and now 190.
You're right, but we're going to come down and make the loop here around the heavyweights. We're going to come back down to Dom, Seth
back
Drennan
down to the
and Dom
freshmen
Blake,
and the lightweights.
and we're going to see some more of these young Big Reds. So South's going to need to score some big points here in the next few matches. Bivens off the bottom, Bryson Arthur on the top. The tight waist looking for control the 2-on-1 underneath. Both teams very heavy on the arm bars. Love riding the arm bars. Here he's got one arm secured, got the turkey bar pulled out the back. This is bad news for Akeem Bivens. And he regains control of his arm there. Good job with that.
Arthur trying to get Bivens rolled. Bivens got that leg kicked out there. So
there.
Arthur's changes maneuvers.
Yep, Bivens is in deep trouble now. Good night.
There it is. 2 straight pins for Parkersburg South as Bryson Arthur takes 190 pounds.
All right, this next one, I really like this one. I like Aiden Morris and I like Adam Elder. I know both their families. I know both of them. Both great young men. Adam Elder coming off an excellent sophomore football season. I believe he was honorable mention, at least conference, and maybe honorable mention all-state. I'm not sure.
Aiden Morris, a senior. Adam Elder, a sophomore. We're at 2:15. Thanks to everybody who's watching on CAS 45 on our Facebook page, and over 300 watching now on our YouTube page.
Aiden Morris secures a quick 2. Looks like he's going for a near side cradle here. If he gets those hands, and Adam Elder shows good strength to come up out of there. And he's going to secure the escape. And Aiden Morris with a bear hug back to the mat for a 2-point takedown, 4-1 lead, Aiden Morris. Can't see what's going on underneath there. Looks like he's got an inside wrist and a half. I thought we had another tattoo, but that's some
tape.
KT tape.
Elder on the bottom, and we'll get outside the circle.
And Aiden Morris seems to be intent on going for a pin, secure another 6 points for the Patriots. But Adam Elder is no slouch. Look at the size of the legs on Adam Elder.
They're both beefy fellas. We're at 215 pounds. PHS won the first 4 matches. South has won 4 of the last 5, including the last 2 by pin.
Nice effort there by Elder to secure a takedown, but Morris scores again, 6-2, Aiden Morris. Looks like he's got an inside wrist and a half. Now Adam Elder's in trouble. And there's another pin.
3 straight pins for the Patriots. And they're back in it. I believe that's going to tie us up at 24. It is. We'll go to 285 pounds. It'll be Logan Middleton.
Gonna need to secure some points here for South because, like I said, once we get past these heavyweights, we're back into the meat of the order for the Big Reds.
Which is odd because the heavyweights are usually the meat. 2 points for Middleton.
And the referee saved Middleton there from giving up an escape. He called him out of bounds.
Gabe Davies, the junior for PHS. Logan Middleton, the junior for South. We're at the heavyweights, 285. South has secured the last 3 pins and won 5 of the last 6 to draw even here in the team score. Middleton trying to get Davies rolled over.
Looks to secure that bundle underneath again, reaching for that far arm. And
Davies is in trouble. There it is. We knew South was going to be tough in the upper classes.
This place is rocking, man.
And South will take their first team lead of the night.
Boy, it's going to be tough to make that lead stick with these next 3 matches coming up. Seth Drennan, Dom Way, and Caden McDonald.
So we're back down to the bottom, 106. Ethan Boso, the freshman for South, will take on Seth Drennan, the freshman for PHS. Excuse me, these are your guys that are going to see each other several more times over the next 4 years. And hey, bonus points for Drennan to coming out to the Beastie Boys No Sleep Till Brooklyn, by the way. P.S.
Yes, sir.
Cool points. We're at 106.
Here we go, Seth Drennan and Ethan Boso. Seth Drennan, a son of another Big Reds coach over there, David Drennan. An excellent wrestler in his own right, back from Work County High School. Little slide by for the takedown by Seth Drennan. Looks like he's got a little blood on his face right there. I can't tell. Maybe not. Nope. Maybe I'm just seeing something.
You did say you needed glasses.
I do need glasses.
Drennan on top of Boso here at 106.
Good tight waist tilt. Got 2-on-1 there on one side. Looks like he's up the crotch there.
Uh-oh.
Flips Boso to his back, but he rolls through.
Boso back to his feet. Drennan will get him back down. Inside a minute left here in the first.
And those are big mat returns there. When you can return a guy early, that's going to kind of break that bottom man's will. And there's 2 swipes for near fall on the tilt. Still holding, and Boso goes to his back. There's the pin for Seth Drennan.
Seth Drennan picks up the 3rd pin of the night for the Big Reds.
And now, unfortunately, it's going to be tough for Parkersburg South these next 2 matches. This is 2 of the Big Reds' best. And this next young wrestler, Dom Way, son of the athletic director from Parkersburg High School, Chris Way.
And he'll get some cool points for coming out to Biggie.
Hey, he does not lack for exuberance.
A little showmanship never hurt anybody, right? Cole Smith for South, Dominic Way for PHS. Both freshmen. We're at 113 pounds. 2 matches to go. Team score is tied at 30. And this whole night has been a barn burner.
Dom in deep on a double. Cole Smith over the top, holding the ankles. No score yet. There's 2 takedown awarded by the referee. Hands are locked around the back. Belly down for Cole Smith. And Dom Way does get the award for best shoes of the night with the old school red and gold Dan Gables. Going for a far side cradle here. He's got it locked up. Cole Smith is going to have to show some fight to get out of here because he is in trouble. I hear the drum again. Fights off his back.
40 seconds left here in the opening period.
3 near fall for Dom Way and an escape for Cole Smith. Little showboat out there, little showboat action out there by young Mr. Way. And now he is on his back and now he fights off his back. Unreal. Unreal. Secures another takedown, 7-1 Dominic Way. And he's got another cradle locked up.
10 seconds left in the period. Scott Smith on his back. Out with 2 seconds left on the clock, but a 10-1 lead.
There's 3 more near fall for Dom Way.
That's how the first period will end.
I did a little dance like Dom Way did out there one time. Paul Jackson drugged me off the mat. He made me default. Hey, then this Dom Way, man, he's everything that they say he is. He's all action all the time.
We're at 113 pounds.
Dom Way with the underhook. Cole Smith with a shot. Double unders for Dominic Way. Boy, Cole Smith has had a couple opportunities to get Dominic Way to his back, but Dominic Way is just too slick, too strong.
Way's got him locked up and is...
That's called a stud cradle. That's not a cradle you want to be in.
I don't think I want to be in any cradle, Bobby.
Yeah, Cole Smith's in trouble here. He's showing some fight, though. The kid will not give up.
Smith is in trouble. Way not letting him up. Minute to go in the period. 3 more points for Dominic Way. One more gets the tech, right?
Yep. And I'll tell you,
with a 15-point lead,
even being down 15-1, Cole Smith has made a showing for himself. He's got some real ability here, but he is taking on an absolute juggernaut of a freshman here. He's got the boot in, crossbody ride, working a half, looking for a little banana split action. Cole Smith is long, though.
He's tied up under there somewhere. He's folded into a suitcase right now.
Going to get a stalemate from the referee. 27 seconds left in the second. 15-1 lead for Dominic Way. Cole Smith trying to hang in there. And he's had a couple wild attempts to get Dom to his back, and Dom has just proven too crafty.
Got a lot of tools in the toolbox. Now Way's leg is tied up. And now Smith is on top. 10 seconds to go.
Boy, he has made 3 attempts now to get Dom Way to his back. And Dom Way is just, he's a scrapper, isn't he? It seemed to me that he...
I don't know if all the extra points are going to give Way the 19-3 technical victory.
All right, it comes down to this. It comes down to Caden McDonald against Cade Stats with a 5-point lead for the Big Reds. I've heard good things about this young Cade Stats. I believe he's a freshman.
Both of them are freshmen. We're at 120. A 5-point team lead.
Here we go. Caden McDonald, both freshmen, right? Two freshmen here, going to battle it out for the victory of the Crosstown Showdown.
Last 2 matches of the night have been both freshmen on freshmen. We're at 120 pounds. And this one will decide the duel.
And that's a lot of pressure for a couple freshmen. Remember when I said they're not going to feel any pressure?
They are now.
They're feeling pressure now. Good little scramble here. Cade Stats is in on a single.
No points been awarded.
Excellent sprawl here by Caden McDonald. Cade Stats is holding on to the single. McDonald is holding one ankle. Now Cade Stats has penetrated a little more, got the head between the legs.
And again, no points awarded, even though they had quite the tussle there to get started.
Yep,
halfway through the first. And there's 2 for McDonald.
McDonald locks up the near side cradle and scores 2 points for himself. Scores the 2-point takedown.
Cade Stats for the Patriots. Caden McDonald for the Big Reds. 40 seconds left here in the first period.
Far side cradle for Caden McDonald. Cade Stats is in trouble. And he's going to...
He rolled through the pin.
Yep. Got the out of bounds call there. I thought for a second he slapped the mat. I was going to be a little bit disappointed, but it was doggone close.
Yeah, it was.
Stats to his feet, run out of bounds by the Big Red. Next time that should be a stalling call.
McDonald will be on top, Stats on bottom. 30 seconds left here in the first. McDonald leads 5-0 and can win this meet for the Big Reds with a victory.
Well, it's very apparent at this point in time that the top 2 teams in the state are from Parkersburg.
They're
West
right
Virginia.
here. PHS number 1 in Class AAA. Parkersburg South number 4 in Class AAA. Stats trying to get to a base. And that's how the first period will end.
5-0 lead for Caden McDonald, trying to secure the victory for the Big Reds. Cade Stats is going to start on the bottom position.
And Stats needs
he came right to his feet last time, and McDonald ran him out of bounds.
He's got to get, to win, he's got to get a pin, right?
Right, a pin, or could tie it with a
major victory?
With a tech fall. But I don't see that happening.
I don't see that happening.
Cade McDonald again looks like he's got a cradle locked up, a far side cradle. And a couple of these young PHS wrestlers are...
That's in trouble, and there it is! And PHS is going to win.
Excellent battle all the way around.
Taking 8 of the matches tonight. 8 wins for the Big Reds tonight in a meet that they only won 1 last year. And you called it. The freshmen carried the Big Red team to victory tonight.
Yep, that was, I'm quite impressed with what Matt Littleton's done with this team. He's got him a young nucleus of some real solid young wrestlers. But let's take nothing away from Parkersburg South, because Parkersburg South looked good in here tonight, and we know that they don't have their best lineup put together yet, and they proved to have some good young talent there. Cade Stats, he's going to be a good young wrestler, so the rivalry's back.
The future's bright for both of these teams, and I think you're right.
If you remember this, though, in 1994, we went in and beat #1 PHS, but they came back and won the state. So they might have beat South here tonight, but South's very capable of coming back and winning the state tournament. So
PHS takes this sport in the rivalry week. Tomorrow, we're back to wrap it up. We'll be at the ROAC on Southside for girls basketball as rivalry week comes to a conclusion tomorrow night here on CAS 45.
That was intense.
That's a good time.
That was awesome. Thank you for having me.
That's Bobby Roberts. Fantastic job as always. I'm Brian Guthrie for the whole CAS 45 crew. Thanks for joining us for a fantastic wrestling meet. We'll see you tomorrow night for girls basketball. Good night, everybody.
United we stand.